Coach D, Mr. D, Frank DeAngelis, principal of Columbine High School. Final day today?
May 28th, 2014.
I wanted to get to school this morning before anyone else, so I was in the building around 5:15.
The early morning hours provide solitude.
You know, I could stay on for another 20 years. I love it so much.
Thank you so much for everything, Mr. D.
You're welcome.
It's one thing for principals to say they love their kids. It's another thing to see it.
You know, I remember it was yesterday when you guys were here and I was welcoming the freshmen. I said, hey, I still got 180 days. This is going to be great.
Columbine High School class of 2017.
Everything he does is to create a lasting message. Every person who attends Columbine is linked to one another.
It doesn't matter if you hang out at the skate park. It doesn't matter if you're a football player, if you are a cheerleader. You're all rebels.
Every single student who comes here gets a Columbine Link. It is a symbol of strength carried throughout the building.
This bond, this chain gets stronger.
He found his strength here.
Yeah, that's me when I was coaching baseball at Random.
Chris Dittman first met DeAngelis on the baseball fields at Random High School as his teacher and coach.
Quiet, skinny little kid that loved the game of baseball.
When DeAngelis graduated from Random in 1972, he was not thinking about becoming a teacher.
I thought I wanted to be an accountant.
And I said, okay, pursue your dream, and then when you're done with that, get into education. You need to teach, Frank, because you're good with kids.
So good, he always feels the need to be there. Like at homecoming. But this year, this homecoming is different.
It's been like 35 years and he's never missed one.
Yeah, Mr. DeAngelis isn't here tonight. He's in Washington right now.
Tonight we're here to celebrate our nation's finest secondary school leaders.
He is one of 6 finalists for National Principal of the Year.
Everyone here has accomplished extraordinary things, but thank God no one has had to go through what Frank went through there.
He's someone that's being honored by his peers and praised by U.S. Secretary of Education Arne Duncan.
Frank, I just want to let you know personally how much I admire your courage, and thank you for what you've done for that community.
A homecoming-like reception. 1,700 miles from home. On December 13th, the Columbine Link stretched to Arapahoe High School. An 18-year-old student, mad at a teacher, shot and killed senior Claire Davis.
You know, we're 7 miles away, and we can help them every step of the way.
And DeAngelis believes the security lessons learned from Columbine made a difference at Arapahoe.
Even though we're so saddened by the ones that we lost, our loved ones that we lost, it probably saved lives.
Saved lives from remembered ones. This year, this day, falls on Easter Sunday.
Today marks the 15th anniversary of the Columbine tragedy.
Every year, no matter what day of the week, DeAngelis cancels school on April 20th.
It is a day in which a time to remember and a time to hope.
Every year, he reads a tribute.
In remembrance, I will now read the names of our 13 loved ones.
A tribute read to empty hallways.
Cassie Bernal, Stephen Kernell, Corey DePuter, Kelly Fleming, Matt Kettner, Daniel Mauser, Danny Rohrbaugh, Dave Sanders, Rachel Scott, Isaiah Scholes, John Tomlin, Lauren Townsend, Kyle Velasquez. At this time, please join me in a moment of reflection as we pay tribute to our beloved 13 who so tragically lost their lives 15 years ago today. Thank you. I know that they're looking down upon us. 13 are giving me strength to walk into this building every day. They're giving me strength to pursue a better life.
And create a better school. This is Columbine High School's prom assembly.
Yeah, it's going to be emotional. I mean, this is 35 years coming to an end. So.
18 years as principal. Now comes the moment 18 years in the making. When he first became principal, he promised himself he would find a way to fly at his final assembly. He's also afraid of heights.
You're going to face many fears in your life, and you got to believe.
Believe in that link.
And things happen in our lives that we can't explain, but I want to read you something.
Kevin Yagavani transferred here. He never got his link.
It says, Dear Mr. DeAngelis, the acceptance and family atmosphere that you helped create here at Columbine has really grounded my life, has helped me create friendships that I will always remember. Thank you for being such a great principal and instilling the best school-wide atmosphere I've ever had. At this time, I want Kevin Yagavani to come down so I can present him with the Columbine Link.
And I saw the reaction of the students when he received that, and when he returned, and they were hugging him, and there were tears, and that's the atmosphere I wanted to create, that caring atmosphere.
Good morning, Rebels. This is Mr. D, and just want to take this opportunity. This is the last time I'll get a chance to address you, and know that even though I'm not going to be your principal, you're still going to be my kid.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way you say goodbye to that high school. We know you'll be back.
May 28th, 2014.
Thanks.
This is the tough part.
What's up, Mr. D? How you doing, sir?
Good. What do you got going this summer?
I think Frank, I mean, I don't know what else to say except I couldn't be more proud of him.
In all his time here,
Kevin, thanks, buddy. And I'm going to use your letter whenever I go speak, and it's important. Thank you. Thank you.
DeAngelis has learned some words are priceless.
Love you, Mr. D.
Love you too, buddy.
Some words say it all.
Good luck.
And thank you for being more of a father to me than my dad ever was.
Hi, ladies. Thanks.
Oh.
Thank you. Bye. Enjoy. I'll see you. Thank you for everything. So when I walk out of my office now, what I see is I see students, the Lauren Townsend playing volleyball. I see the Rachel Scotts on stage. I see the Danny Rohrbach as a freshman, just being a freshman and hanging out with his friends, and the Isaiah Schultz high-fiving me, and I see Danny Mauser down at church and Kelly Fleming down at church on Sundays, and it goes on, and the Kyle Velasquez in the library. And now, instead of envisioning them laying in a pool of blood, I envisioned them living their lives. And that's the thing that kept me going. Bye, guys. See you soon.
Love you.
Love you too, guys.
Leaving a link to last a lifetime.
The one thing that I can say, whether it was teaching, coaching, being a principal, I gave it my best.
Nelson Garcia, 9 News.